Chaos has not yet divided heaven and earth, and no one can see it in the vast expanse. Welcome to the world of Journey to the West, a mythological world composed of gods, demons, and monsters, a world of Jianghu where gods and demons are all present, human feelings are exquisite, and differences and similarities are worldly, a world of assimilation filled with aspirations and beginnings, and a world of spirituality that has evolved over the millennia for the Chinese people, a world where every story implies profound symbolic allegory, and where everything contains a playful metaphor of reality. Some people say that reading Journey to the West can lead to the essence of heaven and earth, but the true meaning of the human world. It is also said that the house head westward journey to the Great Rule. Confucianism can become victory, Sha can become Buddha, Taoism can become immortal. The so-called foreknowledge of the creation will staff need to see. Westward Journey is evil biography. Next, I will take you to read this Westward Journey is an evil biography. My interpretation will be strictly based on the original, never over-interpretation. Thank you for your attention. We first take a look at what the world of Journey to the West is really like. That said, the world of the West from birth to destruction of a cycle is a fixed number, namely 129, 600 years, called the deputy. The so-called counselors, vice envoys, 10,000 elephants, counselors, and there are 12 will be composed of, each will be 10, 800 years, respectively. Is the sun ugly, yin, Mao, Chen 4 or 5, the body is in need. Ohio 12 will we from heaven and earth out of the open, that is, Ohio desert sun out of Shanghai, Ohio will be the end of an epoch. The world at this time has no people, no things, only endless darkness, called chaos. The end of Hai A is the beginning of the next epoch. After 10,800 years of chaos, the sun will begin. At this time, the world of 10,000 comes together, but may be ready to go. Then the light and light things rise to the sky, the sun, the moon. The stars and the four signs of the city begin to appear. The so-called pulling open in the word Z will end, and then the ugly will come. Heavy and clumsy things began to sink and condense into the bottom, water, fire, mountain, stone. 5 elements began to appear. The so-called ground skin and ugly will end. Obscene will begin. The weather descends, the earth rises, heaven and earth meet, and all things happen. At this time mankind is subject to the category, and the birds begin to be born. The so-called man is born in the shadow. The sky opens the fish seed, the earth skin fish ugly, light fish shadow. At this time heaven and earth and man 3 talent positioning where story takes place at this time. Due to the Jinhui after the world will be how to develop. The book does not explain, but can be sure that the world will eventually according to 129, 600 years of fixed number of extinction and rebirth. That is to say, the lifespan of the whole world has its limit. But the people, gods, ghosts, and monsters in this world are all obsessed with jokes in order to that illusory word of longevity. From the strong clamor of monkeys who go out to sea to seek longevity to life and death no longer, to steal and escape from rewinding. From the spirit of Tang Bei to travel to the hell of the Tang monk to the west to get scriptures, to the demons to study the medicinal value of the Tang elder. It can be said that the whole story of the journey to the West is centered on the word of longevity to unfold. And all the forces of the power base. It can be said that the whole story of Journey to the West is centered on the word of longevity, and the power base of all the powers is built on the word of longevity, which is the ultimate pursuit of every character in the world of Journey to the West. But all the efforts made by all the people for longevity, standing in the perspective of the cycle of heaven and earth, there is only one word left, empty. Said time, and then say space. This world of vast sea, the sea in the 4 directions floating for continents, respectively, the east Sheng Shenju in the east, the north giant Luzhou in the north, the west of the rhinoceros Hezhou, the south of the south good steppes. Dongxing Shenju is the Monkey King's hometown. Buddha said that this place is shocking the sky and the earth. The heart is cool and calm, but in fact, this place is demonic. The light of a Wagwo mountain of the Demon King. There are more than 72 buildings. The northern drama Luzhou is relatively non-existent, an unenlightened and barbaric place. The Buddha said that although people here are good at killing, it is only because of the rhinoceros in the tiger's mouth. Hezhou is the location of the Western Heaven Spirit Mountain. This son Wukong seeks to learn the spirit of the platform. The location of the square-inch mountain is the mouth of the Buddha does not greed, not kill, oxygen submerged in the land of the Ming, but also the most monsters, most ferocious place. South Mountain Steps is the seat of the Great Tang, is the Monkey King serving line of the Five-Finger Mountain White Dragon Horse waiting for the Eagle Whirring Sword. Piggy is marrying his wife. Galileo Zhuang Sandbox on the location of the quicksand box that eats people. But also the Buddha's mouth of greed and more killing and more earning the mouth of the ferocious bowel of the right and wrong evils. At the same time, it is also the Chinese blessed place where the people at the foot of Liangxi practiced goodness, watched the sutra and recited the Buddha's name, and prayed to be entrusted to in their next life. The four big seas on all sides of the four big waves of the state are distributed with the four directions of the Dragon Palace. And in the south is situated the Luojia mountain of the Goddess of Mercy. Above the earth is the 33 heavens, inhabited by a host of Taoist deities. Below the human world is the underworld, inhabited by the 10 temples of Yama. Later we will introduce these places in detail. This is the overview of the world of the Western journey. The next video we begin to talk about the birth of the Monkey King.